Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. It is great to see everybody today. Welcome in, and let's get this Monday started off right. Bangarang. What you put out, you get back. That's our motto here. That's what we go by. Remember, how did you start your day? What's going on? What's happening in your world? What did you do to set your day on a positive path this morning, this Monday, today? So let's talk about it. Today, 11/15/2021. We have, if I did my math right today is 13. Now, we can either look at that as the 13 or as a 4. One of the things I like to do, I believe 13 kind of comes along as a standalone number. So let's look at 13. So many people have, death, and it's an unlucky number. No, actually, the sign of old things coming to an end and new things beginning. Let's look at that and see what's going there and find out what we have in store for us today. Using that, I had another deck of cards here set aside, and I don't know where I put them. All right, so I've got two decks here. You know what? My wife left a deck. Shouldn't have done that. I'm going to use it. Here we go. I'll have to clean it and everything later. I don't even know the name of the deck, so this ought to be fun. So what we're going to talk about today is the 13 and the 4. Now, the 13, again, new things, starting, old things, letting things go, moving things aside for new things to come through, life and death, recircle, revibrate, things like that of that nature. That's what we have today. We have a beautiful day to start over. We have a beautiful day to begin something new. When you bring the 13, the 1, and the 3, let's look at the 1, something new. 3, creative. How can you take two such beautiful numbers and then come up with death? This is one of those things that was started by man. It's one of those things where it's an unlucky 13. We even have buildings that won't have a 13th floor, and I always found that ironic, that they'll go from 12 to 14. Well, you know what? If you count the floors, there's still 13 floors. That's what I'm talking about. But this is one of those things. How are you seeing today? What is the power? Now we can take that 13, put that 1 and that 3 together, the creativity, the collaboration, 1 and 3, put them together, and you have a 4. For a great day to have a new base, to start something new, to reach a new point, to say, I get to launch out and go and grow from here. That's what I see. That's what we have going. That's what we have in today. So let's take a look. I am going to start with our usual, our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, one and the same. We give thanks for everything that you have given us. We give thanks for the earth, the mother that is there to show us all the things that we have and the power and your glory of what you have made for us. We give thanks for our guides, for our angels. I give thanks for Ishmael, for Michael, for Leonardo, the angels that are present. I give thanks that I can reach out to you and know that all things can be done with you. That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm saying. Please open our hearts and minds today to any messages that you may have as we go through today. And may we, above all else, remember as this Barefoot Bangarang tribe starts its day and this new week, we're here to help people heal. We are about healing. We're about finding direction, finding a way, and understanding there is a new light that we can, and that light is you. So, mote it be. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I am going to directly ask Spirit here to tell me, what do we need to know? What are we going? Let's use a surprise deck, because again, I'm going to use one of Gillian's deck. I'm not even sure what this is. So we will see what happens. I don't even know it's going to come up with a card. This could be fun. It is going to be fun. Let's find out what's going on. So when we ask Spirit, give us a message today. Tell us what's going on. Let's find out. I think this was kind of meant to be. I don't understand because my deck was right there, the deck that I was going to use. And so it's not there. So Spirit's playing a role today in something it's saying, I want you to pull from this deck. This is not something I normally do. I'm moving some things around. Actually, I'm searching or whatnot. Okay, here we go. Let's find out. What should we be looking for today? And, this deck. Okay. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Stop living in fear. Stop letting fear dominate you. It is time, your dream, it's time to let your dreams loose and come free. That's what Spirit is saying. Let go of the fear, bring the energies that God has given us and the Spirit has given us up and down so they meet, and that we become a ball of healing energy. And therefore, we know no other words but to succeed and to move forward from a place 13. What I say, time to bring some things in, time to move on. 4, a new leaping place to jump off and start in. Yes, there's going to be a conflict. There's going to be some things we're going to have to struggle with, but we can get through them. And this is the great jumping off point. I'm going to go to my Psychic Tarot deck, and let's Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck, and let's see what goes with that. We'll find out here. Okay. Here we go. Obstacles and challenges, 5. So what we're looking at here, that card was 51. This is a 5. So, we have 51 and 5, 56, 5 and 6, 11, magical number, new beginnings. That's what we have when we take the numbers of these. This card is talking about there are going to be obstacles and challenges. What are you going to do to make them? What are you going to do to reach them? What are you going to do to cross this bridge and get to the other side? Are you going to stand there, or are you going to let fear hold you in place? This is the death. Maybe we're talking about the death of fear today. Maybe we're talking about letting some old things go and letting that happen. I am not going to use this deck. You know what? I'm being drawn. So we're going to use this. This would be the Enchanted Compass for a final pull. Let's see what's happening there. And here's what we're going to do. I'm getting a message and a read on the way things are going to go today. So this is actually kind of cool. Yep. Peaks of joy. Isn't it funny? We talk about, I'm 33, magical number that comes into the 6. So what we're talking about, 4, 5, 6, moving through journey. Peaks of joy. It's time to move forward. It's time to take that leap and to become something new. Allow and know that Spirit has you. Look at this beautiful butterfly racing towards her as she leaps from the peaks into a place of exactly what is going on and where she wants to be. She is releasing that fear and saying, I want to fly. She's gotten grounded on the mountaintops. She's there. She's found her magic. She's jumped out. She's going to find her wings. Wings are coming at her, and she is going to fly. That is exactly what we have here today. These are beautiful messages reminding us we're going through crap. We're going through things. Fear is real. Fear is very powerful. Fear is the thing that will hold us back. Are you going to break fear today? 13, are you going to let fear die and you're going to push on and move on? That's what I have for you today. Let's see what's going on. So everybody, good morning. Bangarang. Hope everybody's doing well and had a wonderful weekend. Gillian says she's sorry. I say I'm sorry. We missed Saturday morning. It was one of those days we had to take a break. We could not. We were energetically drained from everything that's been going on from when we got back to the trip to what we've had going on around here in the house and her work and everything. We were energetically drained. It would not have been fair to people to have a show that day. It would have been drawing hard. So talked to my daughter and she said, do what we tell people to do all the time. Look out for myself. And that's what we did. She and I both looked out for herself, had a wonderful time. She's back to work this morning, but we will be back this coming Saturday. Look for it. And it's the Magical Unknown. That's what we'll be doing. Okay. So letting you know there. Let's go. What's going on? Christina, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope all is well. I know you said Jeff was heading to New York. Is he heading out? Is he already on the way? What's going on there? But I hope all safe travels, things like that. Mother of messages, good morning. Look at you in bright and early. Are you at the gym? Inquiring minds want to know, is that what we're doing? Are we getting ourselves set up, ready to go? I am so looking forward to meeting you. It is going to be fun. Natalie, Bangarang, good to see you this morning. Hi, how are you? Well, hope you're doing well and things are doing good. That's what we're looking for. Mother of messages, gratitude in the highest. So thankful my guides sent me support in my current medical situation. Do the guides have any messages about this obstacle? Blessings and gratitude. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to figure out the order in which I want to do this. I think we're going to be here. So, Mother of Messages. Yes. And we're going to use the Gillian deck. I don't even know the name of this deck. So, or whatnot. But here we go. All right. This is good. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. I told y'all Spirit had a sense of humor and nobody wanted to believe me. You know what? You got to look up, and this is coming from a place of gratitude. Find things that are pretty, find things that are funny, find things that make you laugh. Laughter is good, it brings to the heart. Put that with gratitude, and you are going to have an amazing, awesome day and week. So fill your cup with sacred giggles. You know what? Be happy. That's what the message is. Remember what you've got. This comes from a place of gratitude. And sit back and watch the world and watch them run around like in craziness and kind of giggle. Let them go. You know, if they only had the knowledge that you had, and it's so easy, so close. That's what I'm getting. So one of the other things we've got here, we're going to do, okay, for you. I want to take a look. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. All right. And then on top of that, guess what? Movement, choices, decisions. What we have here is the Two of Pentacles, or this would be the Two of Wands. You're going to have choices to make, and you're going to have doors to go through. You know, this isn't a hollow card, it's green, but it's showing different choices or whatnot. And what you can't see is you can start to see it there. We have a rose in the one door that's green. Okay. Everything's represented here. You get to make choices and you have to make decisions. That's in the sacred moving forward. That's in the numbers today. That's what we're talking about. You cannot just stand still. Take this idea you've got, something you're trying to bring into light, and guess what? Now it's time to take a step towards going for it and making it fulfilled. That's what I'm getting for you today, Mom. You know, just make sure. I know for y'all that don't know, that's not my mother. Okay. She's Mother of Messages, MOM. So call her Mom. Hi, Mom. All right. Glad to see you. Thank you. That's what I have for you. You keep right on plugging. And that's what's happening. You know, Jeff's on site already. He left yesterday. Okay. All right. Well, I hope he does well and things like that. You know, Natalie, you're so welcome. Glad you're here. Glad to see you. Thank you so much. Wish I was at the gym, but working out spiritually. And you know what? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with working out spiritually. I think that's one of the things this beautiful day is for. I'm kind of getting that, you know, I know people are kind of in a funk right now. We're right before Thanksgiving. Other things are over. We're back to work. And people, what I've noticed, are genuinely tired. They are genuinely tired. They are a mental wreck. Okay. And one of these things we could do to help them is to remind them to put a giggle in their heart. Make them laugh. Do one of those things. Bring the spirituality that you have and happiness and gratitude. Okay. Show them what it's like to live that spiritual life. And Mom, I think you're good at it. I think that's one of those things, a gift that you have been given. So today I challenge the tribe. Instead of bemoaning the day, bitching about Monday, different things, it is up to us to set the example of thank you for giving me this glorious day. Thank you for giving me the challenges that you've given me so I can move some things forward. That's what I have. That's what I see. Oh, that's funny. Mom, thank you, Rev. Sent you an art piece. Wow, it's like watching a movie. Isn't that fun when you could sit down and watch art come alive? And people are like, well, no, this is a painting. If you will sit and look at the art and let it speak to you, you can actually start to see the art move and it will tell you a story. It's one of the things I do here with this. So I'd like to see what's going on. I know we're kind of slack this morning. A lot of people missing out some different things. I've also gotten another word that some of the formats didn't go through. So I know we're kind of shorthanded this morning, but I'm here. We're here. and let's find out what's going on. So does anybody have any messages, any questions, anything you'd like to have asked? Do you want me to do a reading for you or not? Or is this going to be a short morning? And sometimes those are okay too. Let me know what's going on. What I'm going to do here today, I am going to do something a little different. I'm going to ask Spirit of what we need to know to face the rest of this year. Let's talk about that. I've been telling you this energy is going to be heavy. It's going to be hard. It's the end of the conflict, the instability. Things are coming together. People are starting to get their own mind back, free will, and things like that. That's what's going on. So how do we face the end of this wacky year that it's been? Okay. And one of the things I'm getting here, changes. We have to embrace the change. And that's what that 13 is about. Today, the message is about changing, fear, letting things go, understand and embracing what is new for you. Where do you want to go? Do you want to be standing here January 1st, dragging all this crap from this year into next year? Or are you ready to say, I'm going to stand on my own. I don't care what these people say. I don't care what these people say. I'm forming my own opinion, and I don't really care who likes it or not. Okay? But what I need is to be happy. That's what we need. We need Spirit. We need to be reminded that Spirit is saying, I am here. I want to talk. Changes. Changes come through that spiritual connection. Changes come through the angels that we have been given. Look at the grid here. Okay. That's what we have. Different things. Things are meant to work. Things are meant to come together. Things happen. Let's see about what's going on here. I'm going to go back over here. As we move through this year, what do we need to understand? There's going to be changes. We need to embrace these changes. Okay. And let's see what's going on in that. Bone collector. The one. It's a new beginning. Look how happy this person is. Bone collector sounds horrible. But what we're talking about here is remembering where we've been so we know where we're going. Okay? Where do you want to go? Do you want to repeat this year? I don't. I really don't. Okay? I want something new. I want something great. I want to feel that victory of that 2022, of that 6. That's what's happening here. And then finally, one of the things we can say, all right. Here we go. Rejoice in celebration. It's time to rejoice. This year is coming over. This is the 3 of Cups, okay? 3 of Hearts, 3 of Emotions, 3 of Love, okay? And what I want you to understand is it's time to be creative and collaborate. Remember we talked about that in the 13? Here it is again. We had a 1, we had a 3. Isn't that amazing? 1 and 3, 13, 4. Here we are. We're right back to the beginning. That's what we need to do to understand to get through this year. It is going to be in a place of gratitude, celebrate, laugh. You're going to have to bring a new you into 2022, and that is what's there. And bring Spirit with you. Don't just sit back and let things happen around you. Okay, Natalie Brown. Yes, please. Can I have a message? Please and thank you. Absolutely, Natalie. You sure can. Going to go over here. You know what? I'm getting drawn into pulling another deck. I'm going to pull this deck. I'm being told that something's out of whack here. And I'm going to go to this deck. All right. So I'm moving over. I'm going to Lights here. And I'm going to Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is just something that just came over me. There's a message that is supposed to come through that's not coming out. And I'm trying to get it. I'm not saying my words right unless I am. And it's just me wanting to make sure what I'm being told. Change, death. Things are coming. Things are going to be new. We're going to have to put some things aside from this year to move into next year. Natalie, let's take a look. I'm going to have some of my coffee. Going to disconnect from that one. Thank you. This is regular coffee. It's not HempWorks. I had to stop my HempWorks. All right. So let's see what's going on. Natalie, have a message, please, and thank you. All right. from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Here we go. Let's start here. The Camel Boy. Okay, here we go. You wanted it. Small steps and asking for help. Look at this, 33, 6. This is also a magical number, 33. And we have this boy riding this wonderful, majestic animal, the camel. And the camel doesn't go anywhere fast, but you have to move. The camel will not stay still. It has to move. It's constantly moving until it needs to cool down, and then it stops. But guess what? Small steps, asking for help. It's okay to say, I need help. I don't understand what's going on, and to reach out to someone that you know has your best interest at heart and not theirs, that's trying to make you into what they want to be. Ask for help. All right. Small steps. We don't have to jump into the well, into the deep end. You can walk in, but you got to walk in. You got to get in the pool. All right. That's going to be one of the things. The other thing we have here for you, Queen of Wands. This is making more sense. This is talking about you taking care of you and your passion and your desire. Small steps. There's something you want to create. There's something you want to do. And there's something in your heart that is driving you, but you feel like it's so big, you haven't moved forward in this yet. And it's time to take that small step and start moving forward and make your dreams and desires come true. This is in your will. And this is about you. The Queen is internal. The Queen is about you staying close to home and doing whatever it is you need. When I say close to home, I'm talking about the physical being, not your home. If one of your desires is to go, then go. Okay. But what are you doing to make this dream come true? You have to take small steps. That's what we're Spirit's talking about. You got to do something. So the call for you today is to take some type of action and start moving forward on something that is deep within your heart that you really want to see come to fruition. Christina, excited as I am flying out. Oh, that's cool. You're going to go meet him in New York City for the first time ever on Thursday. Well, good. You can give us a report. Let us know when you get back how New York City is. I know Bruce and Bridget went not too long ago. Bruce seemed to really have a good time. So I hope you do too. I'm glad you're going to get to experience that. Here we go. Stormy Cat, 1986. May I have a card, please? Absolutely. Stormy, one of the things we do here is I do ask people to give something of gratitude. This is a place of gratitude, but you're more than welcome to get a card. We're going to go here. I'm pulling from 2 decks. I'm pulling from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, and then I'm pulling from Lightseer's Tarot. And we're going to see how these match, okay? So Stormy Cat, 1986. May I have a card, please? Absolutely. Here we go. One of the first thing we have, Keeper of the Scales. Fairness and balance. You do have to remember 38. 3, collaboration, creativity. 8, mastery, being willing to learn. Apprenticeship. You can be a master, but a master is always willing to learn. If you're putting down, I can learn no more, or I think I have all the answers, guess what? You don't. What this is saying is fairness and balance. The keeper of the scales. You have to be balanced between your beliefs and what you're doing left and right. And to understand everything doesn't revolve about one person or one thing. This is about you maintaining some balance and keeping some balance within your life. All right. Now, from the Lightseer's deck, what Spirit is giving me. All right. 10 of Cups. All right. Through this balance, once you find this balance, you will be able to achieve that love, that purity that you're looking for. Things can come through to you. It's time for some things to end. The 10 is about bringing things to an end and letting new things begin, taking it to the next level. And this is about emotions. That's what we've got here. Emotionally secure, emotionally stable, things like that. But that is going to come with balance. That's what I'd love to go into more detail with you on that. You can book a session with me right here. I forgot to put this on. All right. tarotwithanattitude.com. You can reach me there. You can also share the link from YouTube where you're reaching me at. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and let other people see what's going on. Share the link. Find out what's happening. For those of you who are new that are popping in, we are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We believe in getting barefoot. We believe in the energy and the power of words. We believe there is magic in them, and we yell Bangarang from the movie Hook because it reminds us what I put out is what I get back. All right. When I do that, then I can find my magic, which I walked away from as a child. I can unadult myself, bring my magic in, get back in touch with spirit, bring that powerful thing into your life. All right. You can find your wings and you can fly. That's what we are all about. That's what I want to see, so that's what's going on. Mother, Spirit is in the house for me today. Blessings good. I hope you feel their presence. Feel it and know that Spirit is there. Sending you have an angel in your midst as well today. I'm getting a very masculine presence. This angel is there. Yeah, there's something about making a decision. 2 of Wands, okay? You've got an idea. You've got a passion, a desire. You kind of don't know what to do. He's going to help bring you, if you are still today, this angel's there to help you find a way to start bringing your dream to reality. That is what I'm getting. Let me know what's going on, okay? Listen, get into that intuition, that gut, okay? That's it. Gillian's at work, but I will tell her you are welcome, Morning, popping in late. Good morning, Miss Bridget. Been in my prayers, and I've been thinking about you. Hope all is well. What a Monday. Here we go. Time to start this crap all over again. All right, and get some things going. But that means we're alive. That means we're here. That means I can do some things different. That means I can change some things. Today is 13, and that's what we're looking at. Natalie, I want to buy a house. I don't remember the cards I pulled for you. Was that you got to help me? That was from the other deck. Let's see what's going on. Natalie wants to buy a house. All right. So you want to buy a house. Are you starting to materialize that and manifest it and saying, I'm going to buy a house? Move it from a want, a desire, a dream into this is a plan, setting it in action. That's one of the things that I see, and that's where we go. All right. So let me see here. What do we have here? I'm trying to remember. Natalie, were you the bone collector and the rejoicing, celebration, and creativity? I can't remember. So we're going to do another now that I know and want here. Want to buy a house. Natalie wants to buy a house. What does Natalie need to know? Some of it I'm really getting is that movement. It's what are you going to do? Are you looking? Have you gotten accredited or approved? The Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding, 22. New partnerships. This is a beautiful card. Okay. Notice our lady here. She's manifesting. She's bringing things out. The Lady of the Gift. She is giving life to things she wants to create. She's creating actual and giving fairies their wings to fly. What are you doing to achieve that? What are you doing to make this real? Taking it from a want into the next step. That's what I'm seeing for you. What I want to know is you've got this gift. It's there. You can make this happen, but you have to take a step. You have to do what needs to be done to bring this house into fruition. You're not making a decision. 7 of Cups. This is on you to start deciding what to do. This card came reversed, but the 7 of Cups is about happiness. It's about joy. The Cups is about your subconscious. But the Cups, the 7 is there about assessing, making decisions, knowing what you want. And as long as you don't take charge of this dream and turn it from a dream into reality, nothing's going to happen. You're going to be in a stalemate. The King of Wands, master. You have to become the master of your own will and ego to make things go forward and move. You can do this. It's something you need to do, something you ought to do. It's up to you. You're going to have to start making some movement on it. You're welcome. Glad we could help. Mon, hello. A new sub. Can I do a question? Absolutely. Does Sergey 11 1988 likes Judith for December 1997? Thanks. Yes. Put something in you're thankful for. Put something in here to say, this is what I want to do. I didn't bring my pendulum today. I'm going to use this one. will go here. So I'm going to ask the question, are you going to work with me today? Yes. Do you need cleaning? No, we're good. Okay. So here we go. Mon, does Sergey like Judith? Let's just go with that so I don't screw this up. Okay. Does Sergey like Judith? Yes, it's new, but you're going to have to do some things. You're going to have to work on it. You're going to have to reach out and contact him. Yes, he does like you, but he's unsure at this point. This is all a new thing, and it's kind of new to him, so it's not hitting him full in the head yet. Some men can be kind of dense, okay, and it takes us a while, and that's what I'm getting with this. So yes, he does know that he likes you, know that he cares for you, but I don't think it's occurred to him to carry on further yet. So make sure you're aware of the situation whenever you have a chance to communicate with him. Okay. Good morning, Rob. May I please receive a message for the day? Much love. Yes, absolutely. Message for the day. You know what? I'm going to bring this one in. I'm going to give you exactly what you're looking for, Sieglinde. Sieglinde is looking for a message of the day. All right. Here we go. Wish I knew what deck this was. I stole one of my wife's. But here we go. Your message for today. Wow. Fall in love with your own story. Don't try to be somebody different. Embrace who you are. That's your message. And I think that's very powerful if we think about it. Fall in love with your own story. Embrace the past. Sometimes we have to embrace the pain of things that happen because that's what gets us through and gets us to a different place. If those bad things didn't happen, where would we be? Would we be on the path that we're on now? That's one of those things. So, what I'm being told here is fall in love with your own story. We got a 54, 5 and 4 makes 9. When you fall in love with your own story, you can then become this new person that you want to be, expound on who you are, and grow and move forward. That's what I have for you. That's pretty short and sweet. That's pretty cool. So, what I'm going to do here, going to the Light Seers deck, let's go on top of that with one thing here, real quick, and see what's happening. The 2 of Cups. You know what? This came upside down. So what I'm reminded is you got to fall back in love with yourself. Okay. Love is up to you and not up to everybody else. You have to do this on your own. Codependency, if you're relying on other people to be to make you happy, you have to realize you have to make them happy too. In that, when you become happy within yourself, love is there, love is strong. Fall in love with your own story. Make that, wow, what a connection that is. Go get them, girl. What a day. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Angie, it's a grand week of universal transitions. Baby steps for all the bangarangers, barefoot bangarang tribe. Just made my bonus babies watch Hook for the first time this weekend. Fantastic. Another convert, and great insight came from it. When you look at that movie, there is so much insight there from so many different ways. It is very, very deep. So grateful for good movies about magic. Monday motivational card for success, please. Here we go. I'm going to give you 2. All right, Angie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the energy you bring. Bangarang. What we put out, we get back. Here we go. Your first motivational card for success. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Don't dwell on it. Don't beat something to death. Make a decision and go. Overthinking something can spoil the magic. We take everything out of it. We suck the life out of it. And you know what, Angie? We've both been, I know all of us here have been around one person that something's really cool. And by the time they get done analyzing it, we're like, oh, I forgot that's all there. So never mind. It's not as cool as I thought it was. Don't overthink it. You can spoil the magic. That is there. I had an aunt that was absolutely hysterical. she would watch Wheel of Fortune, and she's lived in Georgia in her 90s when I was in high school. So this lady was something, and she was very nice or whatnot, but she'd sit and watch Wheel of Fortune and be like, I hope they lose. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I don't like them. I hope they lose. And then at one point, lady won something. And I'm like, well, do you like her? Like, she's all right, but the money she won, it's not worth the effort by the time they take the taxes out. And it was just like, oh my God, this is the type of thing. Don't overthink something. If you're watching this and you love this, love it. If you don't, turn the damn thing off and go sit out on the porch. Something better than this. Overthinking can spoil the magic. And we allow those people in our life, they can spoil our magic. So my challenge to the tribe is to remember none of our tribe needs to be seen as a magic spoiler. We need to be the ones that people want to be around, that lift them up, that bring them to a higher level, to a higher vibration so they can find their wings and they can fly. That's what we're after. Angie, that's what I have for you. Oh, you know what I'm going to do here? Let's go here. Don't overthink something. It can spoil the magic. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. That is motivational to get you off of thinking about it and get you moving. That's pretty good. All right, here we go. 4 cups. You know what? When you combine these two here, overthinking can spoil the magic. All right. And then I had the 4 of cups. Look at this. This is complacency. So what we're talking about here is there's the message in the cards here. This is the message Spirit has for you. Get off your ass. Move. Go forward. Be happy. Just be in the moment and be free. And guess what? As you move and you start to bring things forward, things will happen for you. This is about motivation. It's about not sitting and becoming complacent and content, because then nothing happens. Okay? That's your motivation, is go. Go forward, find it, bring it out. When something cool happens, when something makes you laugh, grab it and go. That's what I have. Bangarang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angie, I'd like to talk to you. Shoot me an email. I'd like to have you on the show. Okay, let's come on. Let's see what's talking. Let's find out what's going on and what's talking about. I'm sending love to everyone. So grateful for my chiropractor sending all light. Absolutely, a chiropractor can make you or break you. Miss Peggy, good morning. It is glad to see you. Glad you are here. Welcome. This is Peggy Sylvester. She is in our tribe. She is in the group, but also understand Peggy has her own channel on Facebook called The Witch's Broom. And I love Peggy, and I love to always see what she's putting up there. Peggy posts our, colors of the day and different things like that. Got to check out the site. Got to go check out Facebook, Tarot with an Attitude, the group. Come join, like the page, follow the page, but then check Peggy out on The Witch's Broom. Find out what's going on there. Peggy, glad to see you this morning. A lot of love and light coming at you. Morning all from rainy BC. Carmen Bryan, good to see you. Welcome, Bangarang. Welcome in. Glad to see you here, Carmen. All right, see Glenda, please share. Yes, hit that like button. A session with Rob. He will not disappoint. Give a reading as a gift. Much love. I do have gift certificates there. You can give those out. Love to have it. In the link below is a link for a tip jar. Little donation. Anything helps. It really helps. Natalie, you are quite welcome. Glad to have you here. Always good to see you. Jasmine, great day, Rob. Grateful to have had a relaxing, wonderful weekend in the air right now. Wahoo, going back to Florida. May I get a card, please? Absolutely. Wow. So you did some traveling over the weekend. May I get a card, please? Let's see what you've got. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't know where you're at and what's going on, but here you go. So what I'm getting, the King of Swords. This is about you. It came upside down, so this is all focused on you, your thoughts, and that and you're flying. I mean, just look at this. Safe trip, safe everything. I think you're flying, and that's what we've got here. The King of Swords. Swords is about conscious, top of your mind, what you actually know you're thinking. It's not deep down. This is communication. Swords are air. This is about how we talk, how we breathe. And one of those things is it's saying for you to make sure that you remember you are the king of your thoughts, and the way you communicate with others is going to be so very important. That's one of the things I'm getting here. Let's find out. The sacred union, partnerships, and romance. That could be playing a part. Find out what's going on. It might be why the King of Swords is actually lingering and saying communication here is going to be perfect. Don't let some great things pass you by. Say what you mean what you say. That's what I get. Bangarang! Glad you're here. Can't wait to get you home. Glad. You know, Carmen, love a message as well. I am grateful to be safe this morning. Absolutely. I'm gonna take a moment and have a cup of coffee, kind of disconnect from the other. Oh, I'm asking Ishmael to lean forward and help me here. I feel like there's something special. Carmen and Ishmael and Michael and Leonardo, my guys, there's an angel here today. There's an angel here all the time, but they'll move in and out and change depending on what they're trying to work with me on. Carmen, love a message. I am grateful to be safe this morning. Being safe is huge, and many of us don't understand the feeling of not getting up every day and being safe. Imagine getting up every day and being scared of life, scared something's going to hurt, scared of people. That's a horrible way to live. So love the fact and be grateful. And Carmen, this is why I ask people to share. How many of you have even said, I haven't even thought about it. I'm grateful that I'm in a safe place. That's power. That is something, that message needs to reverberate through all of us. All right. And see what's going on. All right. One of the first things I have for you, the Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. It's 23. So it's a 5. The 2 is about partnerships. 3 is about creativity, collaboration, bring them together. We have a little bit of conflict and instability going on here. The Dragon's Duel, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. There are some things you have to do, and it is okay to do them for yourself, as long as you're not hurting somebody else. But this is one of those things. Don't let all of this conflict and morality cloud you. You know the right path. Let the light shine on your path. Know what you're going to be doing and make a decision. That's going to be make a conscious choice to move into the light and to keep yourself safe. Well, I don't know why I said keep. You have to make that decision to keep yourself safe. All right. That's powerful. I'm going to pull from another card here, another deck. Let's see what's going on. All right. 8 of Wands. It's about movement. 8 of Wands, learning and mastering and moving forward. 8 of Wands is all about driving ahead and moving. This is what I see for you. When I look at these two together, what a message do I get? Out of conflict, out of instability, we get to go through the 6, the 7, and then finally the 8. And the 8 is about moving. The 8 is about we've advanced from here and moving on, going into the light, driving forward. The 8 of Wands is about your passion, your desire, moving in towards something that you want that's going to bring you fulfillment, that's going to bring you just joy and contemplation. These are things where you're able to move from one place into another. The 8 of Wands is about learning. And 8 of Wands is about learning that it is okay to make changes. The 8 of Wands is about mastering. You know, a lot of times we'll see people, and when we see this great movement, all right, a master thing, you know, a lot of people think when they're a master, they've learned it all. But a master is always willing to learn. And this is about learning to master and being willing to learn something new in your will towards gaining your passion, desire, and drive. I'm just being compelled to tell you, you keep moving forward. You're doing the right things. Things are happening. You have to make these changes. It's what needs to be, not just for you, but for someone else very close to you. You need to make this change. Okay. You make the change, move on. Don't let everything hold you back. unbuckle the seatbelt, and fly, baby. Carmen, welcome in. Bangarang. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Glad you were here. Watch Hook. We will tell you, we were just having that discussion. Watch Hook, okay? The movie Hook. It's where we base some of this out of, and just out of, I got the term bangarang from there, and it's kind of grown. But what we believe is this is where you can come and get grounded. You can kick your shoes off if you want and find a place to find your happiness. And once you find that happiness, you find your magic. Bangarang, what I put out, I get back. Words are power. Put it out. What are you seeking? What do you want? Find your magic so you can fly. That way you can actually fly and move forward and paddle on through life. That's what we have. You know, you're quite welcome, Sieglinde. Bangarang, go make it happen. Facebook user, good morning. Seeing what's going on. Oh, that hit. Okay. So complacency and whatnot. You still have so much to do. And a lot of times, once we break through a place, we're like, this is it. It's like getting through the front gate at Disney. We're here, we're here, we're here. But you know what? Once you go through the front gate, if you don't go get on the Haunted Mansion ride, what have you missed? There's so much more. You're not done when you get to the gates of Disney. It's just beginning. And fling these gates open and move forward. And these things will light for you. They will light your path, and new things, even better, will open. You know, that's what's going on. Okay, Angie, love you too. Thank you very much. Namaste. You are just awesome. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you for being part of this group and part of the tribe. Appreciate you. You know, Carmen, love that. Thank you. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. You know, one of the things we wanted to do here with this group is to remind people that it is okay to heal. It's okay to not live in fear. It's okay to not live in a place of anger. It's okay to turn the TV set off. It's okay to step outside and say, you know what? My world's not coming to an end. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. Some of you, the snow is falling. Things are happening. Some of you, the moon is rising, because we're all around the world here. This is amazing. I give thanks for the opportunity to speak to so many people. I'm talking globally. How many people have a message and they will never experience that because they didn't just sit down and say, hi, folks, I'm putting myself out here. This is a crazy old man that's got a message that it's time to heal. It's time to move forward. It's time to let all the worldly stuff take care of itself and to move forward and to say thank you to God. Thank you to Spirit. Thank you for the gifts you have given us. I am going to live in joy. I'm going to live in a place of peace. It amazes me how many people have this gift, but they choose to live in a place of anger and hate. Shame on you. You know, think about it. That's your choice. That's your choice. So it's time for us all to wake up and realize that we have the ability to fly. What we have surrounded ourselves with, what we have put out there mentally, verbally, and physically is one of the things that we have to embrace and say, whoa, I'm living the life I have manifested for myself. Guess what? You can change that. Today is a 13. That's the time to let things go. It's the time to bring things in, establish a new base and a new jumping off point, and go forward in a whole new direction. That's where we're at today. That's what this is about. That's what this show is about. You know, that's it. You know, find out what's going on. Deborah, you know, good morning, beautiful souls, coming in late, but want to say bangarang. Bangarang. It is a bangarang day. You are so welcome. And remember, it's important for everybody on Monday to say bangarang. It's important to say what I put out, I am going to get back, whether it's consciously, subconsciously, audibly, or whatnot. Remember, words are power. That is one of the things we do. And one of the things I'll remind you when you think about witches and you think about spells and all of these, why do they all rhyme? Why do all, you know, all it is they're getting you to focus your intentions, because what you put out, you get back. If you can focus your intentions on what you want, on good things, on being happy, on finding your new home, on moving forward, on traveling, if you can focus your intentions and manifest them and put that positive, this is what I see, this is going to happen, this is my house, this is my place, This is my boyfriend. This is my girlfriend. This is the love of my life. This is my happiness within myself. So I don't need anybody else to make me happy. I can be happy. Anything that comes to me from that point is a gift. And that's where we're at. That's what this show is about. Welcome. Glad you were all here today. Remember, share the link. Share. Tell other people. Bring other people in. I'll be back tomorrow morning. We try to do Monday through Saturday. Some days we miss because I have a life. Different things are going on. I have so many things to do. But this is I'm here 90% of the time, Monday through Saturday. Okay. Saturday, my wife joins. We call it the Magical Unknown, same channel. So subscribe. Make sure you're on the Facebook so you're getting notifications of when we're going live, things like that. My wife and I are talking about doing some surprise shows in the evening together. So you're going to need to be subscribed to know when it's going to come on, or you'll miss it. You'll miss it. So let me know what's happening. Remember, through all things today, one of the most important things, all right, take what you want. It is okay. Today is a day to manifest new things, to let things go. Today is a day to see that it's time for old things to pass away and new things to bring forward, to jump into new death and life of 13. Okay? It's funny that in the number 13, we have 1 for new beginnings, 3, life, celebration, joy, creativity. That's what comes from death. And when you bring those together, we have 4. It's finding a new place, a new jumping off point, and ready to go. So take what you want, leave what you don't. It's okay. But leave with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang! Go make your day happen.